It seemed to me that the story of Elvis is so much the story of America. And when I first had that notion, certainly I understood that Elvis, like America, was young once and beautiful, flawed like anybody, but Elvis had his majesty when he landed on the world stage, just as America had her majesty. And from that point forward, I followed his story in my mind. And it became ever clearer to me that there was a metaphoric connection between Elvis and the country he left behind. It's only once we hit the road in his car that we started to see the country in a way through his eyes and through the sort of through the memory of Elvis and looking out the window of his car at the country passing by, the metaphor started to take on deeper and darker implications. Well, bear in mind, this film does not pretend to be a biopic of Elvis. That's for other people to do. This is a movie very much about America, and it's a movie about the role that Elvis played in changes in the American story that have happened in the last 100 years, and the way in which his life in many ways is a cautionary tale for America, for where we're now headed, where we exactly find ourselves. I think what I figured out most about Elvis was how haunting his life is as a story for us to look at right now as we step into very dangerous waters as a country. As you know, things didn't end well for Elvis, and it seems to me that the country in many ways faces a very similar choice about its own life that Elvis faced about his, and we face similar challenges in the way our grandeur, our authenticity, our democracy has been undermined and threatened by what? By capitalism, by money, by the power in the money. And the power in the money unraveled Elvis, and I think it runs the risk of totally unraveling us unless we kind of honor the example of his death and live up to something better than that.